here again from Ballistic Blood Bullets with a shout out video and an update video. Not done one of those for a while. Shout out to Chris and Victoria at Film Game Junkies, and this shout out is for the two of them, and a very welcome back to them as well. They've been away from YouTube scene for a little while, but back as prolific as ever, and do enjoy their stuff. And Chris, he's a great guy, very honest, very learned of movies, and definitely very well read. Love his out and about videos, and recently Chris did a Steelbook overview from his collection, and I realised just how similar our taste in movies actually is. So inspired by that, I thought I would do at least a Steelbook recent update from my own collection. Has not done a pickup video or similar in quite a while. So welcome back to Chris and Victoria, and this is in tribute to yourselves. So let's start off with one that everybody's doubtlessly got, and that is The Hobbit, Peter Jackson's first in a new trilogy. And of course everybody knows about The Lord of the Rings. Now, I haven't actually seen The Hobbit yet, but this was a nice Steelbook, and didn't want to let it go. But please do let me know if I've made a good decision in picking this up for the movie. And I know it's a long film, it's one of these 3-hour epics. And I dare say that we have an extended director's version of this coming out at a not too distant future as well, probably around Christmas time when the next in the trilogy comes out at the cinema. But do please let me have your thoughts on The Hobbit. Okay. Getting into the horror theme, and one of my real favourites from the 80s, and that's Scanners. Great David Cronenberg movie. I do prefer his earlier horror films. I'm not the biggest fan of David Cronenberg, but Scanners definitely is one of those mind-blowing movies that definitely amps up on the gore and action, and got some classic scenes in it, good cast. A very enjoyable movie, very simplistic. The Steelbook, but does the job required of it. And just for you, Chris, as well, because we touched on this when we chatted, I keep my sheets, that the peel-off stickers and sheet information that come with the Steelbooks inside the Steelbook, as does Chris. Now, I'm sure a lot of you also do that, but it's the first time I've ever seen anybody else actually show it on YouTube. So it may be just a quirkiness to you and me, Chris. We have to find out. Everybody out there watching, please do let us know, both Chris and I, what you do with your sheets, information sheets. Do you throw them all away? Do you store them all away? Or do you fold them in half and keep them inside the Steelbooks? Which is just what I do. Be very interested to learn who does what about that. Okay, sticking with sci-fi theme, and Independence Day. This is one of the Zavvi exclusive releases, and there's a lot of those at the moment, and they're getting rather ridiculous. Okay, they've got some great movies, but it's getting a little bit silly. I think in October there's so many, I think that if you purchase every one, you'd be outlaying £300 plus to pick them up. So I think that Zavvi, you need to start actually pacing the release of the Steelbooks, otherwise you're going to lose custom. And be interested to see what people's thoughts are on how Zavvi deal with these Steelbooks. It's good to have, but they don't seem to be doing quite the same job that Play.com, and very sadly missed Play.com for the good old days. But there we are, Independence Day. Will Smith, classic, great film. And I do believe that Independence Day 2 is in the planning, and likely to come out in the next couple of years. So look forward to seeing that, because it is a big fun science fiction blockbuster movie, and one that I very much enjoy. Now into some Disney goodness. Now credit to Xavi, they do a great job on the Disney Steelbook releases, and this is no exception to that rule. Love Finding Nemo. Now I do have the movie already on DVD, and it is one of those films that the quality of the picture is so good, so sharp. I always found that watching it just on DVD, that it had a depth to it as if it were in 3 dimensions. So it is going to be even more interesting and awesome to watch this on Blu-ray in this Steelbook edition. As I say, great credit to Xavi for their Disney Steelbook releases. They had Aladdin recently, they've got the Jungle Book coming out, and also the Little Mermaid. So very well done, Xavi, on Finding Nemo and the others in your Disney collection. Keep those coming, please. Good stuff. And we also now welcome back Arnold Schwarzenegger, Commando. Excellent stuff. One of my real favourites from the 80s. Great fun, completely silly, some bad effects, some dodgy moments, but Arnold is excellent in this, and look at that for the rear artwork. That is so typifying Arnold at his absolute peak best. Brilliant stuff. We do love Commando, and I do understand that this is the uncut version of the film, so that famous scene with the outhouse and the use of the tools for lopping off of an arm and Arnold using the arm as a weapon is all there, present and correct. So good stuff again from Xavi. Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando. Wonderful stuff. Speaking of old school action Hollywood heroes, we've also got Bruce Willis in A Good Day to Die Hard. Now, is it me, or is that perhaps an alternative title treatment for Viagra? Very unusual title. Good Day to Die Hard, and this is the Blue Pill Harder Extended Cut. Well, stiff opposition indeed. But pleased to have this one. I know it's going to be completely silly, but they're always big budgeted. And look at the artwork on the back as well. That is very cool. Now this is an HMV exclusive, and you can purchase it by going to the HMV shops. Obviously HMV are not back online yet, so you can't online order, but hopefully it's a sign of things to come. And we welcome HMV with their Steelbooks back with open arms. And films like this, well, they come and go, but they're action, they're fun, they're entertaining, they're complete silly nonsense. So at the price I paid, which was under £13, it should be at least worth a view or two. Good stuff. Now on to a classic for me. Love this film, and it's one from Ben Affleck, who is not only the star of the film but is also the director of this movie. And this reason I double dipped on this one is because this is the alternate longer cut with a different ending, and it is a very entertaining movie. If you've not seen it, I do recommend it. Very fine performances throughout, lots of action, intelligent script, and Ben Affleck does a very good job. And it also co-stars Jeremy Renner, who for me is the man of the moment. There's old Hawkeye himself from the Avengers movies, but he's delivering some very cool movies. Recently picked up Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, and he was big fan of that. He's definitely got a grasp of what audiences want from an action star, and he's got a good sense of humour as well. So very pleased to watch anything that he is in that comes out. But definitely with The Town, well worth shopping around for and picking up this Steelbook edition. Good stuff. Well done, Ben Affleck. Very well done indeed. And to close out on the final recent pickup, excuse me, Steelbook wise, is the Book of Eli. This is a Denzel Washington classic post-apocalyptic epic movie. Action greatness. I love this movie. I'm a huge fan of Denzel Washington. Got Gary Oldman in the supporting cast. This is, of course, the German Steelbook release. I've wanted a Steelbook release issue of this for a long time. I've waited. The price was just a little bit more than I was prepared to pay, but again managed to pick this one up for literally about £10–11. So delighted with that. I do really like the movie. I've watched it several times, and I will happily watch it several times again. Great performance from Denzel and Gary Oldman and the supporting cast. Quite dark in its premise, but uplifting, and also delivers in the action and a little bit of blood and gore. Very good movie. Enjoy this a lot. Very good film. Be interested to hear what your thoughts are on the Steelbooks that looked at today in this update, and do share in the comments your thoughts on the movies and also what you picked up quite recently. Be very interested to know, and sorry it's been so long since I've done an update video. I hope to do in the coming days, if not a couple of weeks, an update of Blu-rays and DVDs as well, so please do look out for that. But thank you for watching, and again thank you Chris and Victoria from Film Game Junkies. Great to have you back, and looking forward to not only watching your videos but interacting and chatting with you. It's always good fun, and really enjoy it. So take care, and to all watching, take care as well. See you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.